Good evening, one and all. We're here at the Perth Stadium. You join us for this T20 between India and Australia. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this exciting contest is Ali Mitchell.
Always a pleasure to sit alongside you in the commentary box.
Thanks, Ali. It's now head out to the middle to join the captains for the toss.
Bowl first is the decision. The crowd will be hoping for their batters to get off to a good start. The left-hander taking the first ball of the day. Lovely player to watch. They want to see off the first 20 balls and then start to work into a big innings. The right-hander will be at the opposite end first up as well.
Hardy to get us underway. Nice to see some pace first up. This new ball should give some movement early and make the batter's life difficult. Shot, should be runs here.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now. Huge levels of excitement all round this ground. They'll get at least one here. Yeah, it's so clear that all these spectators here today are completely enthralled and energised, judging by that noise anyway. Power and precision in that shot. It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Pick that up nicely and they'll get a couple of runs. 9 runs added in that over. India, 9 for none.
Good over for the batters to start the innings.
Bartlett, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Drilled that one away.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
It's evident and ever so audible that the crowd is at near bursting point at today's play. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Cracks off the bat. Nice shot.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
It's almost palpable, the excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment.
Oh, one error followed by another. A horrible call and a horrible throw to the wrong end.
Straight to the fielder. The big one, 12 runs out of there. India, 21 for none.
They're setting themselves for a big power play.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. See how they go. Nice shot. Runs possible.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Gill has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. Cuts that off well in the infield.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes, though, you've just got to accept it and move on. Finds the fielder with that shot. Big over. A lot to think about now. You really can't be bowling like that and hope to win matches.
Absolutely glorious start. Bowlers need to start finding an answer soon before this gets out of hand. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Misses everything.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. There'll be runs here. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Nice shot, pierces the infield.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. Oh, that's beautifully struck, right out of the guts end all the way.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. Might look to go big again here.
On the drive and beats the fielder at point. That'll run away for 4.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Cautious coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Went with the bounce and hooks that down leg side. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Worked away. That's a nice single. Shot. Should be runs here.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
And the spectators here at the moment, they're absolutely captivated by what they're watching.
Great shorter ball. Well played, though. Didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
That's a solid shot. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Wide of extra cover, and away goes the ball to the boundary.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck, too.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
Strike rate was excellent. Now they can really get stuck into rotating the strike and setting up a massive score.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Good fielding out in the boundary.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Can't hit it any more sweetly than that.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Nicely played. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
The half century's in sight. More shots like that and they'll be well on their way to 100.
End of the over, a big one. 16 runs coming from it. India are 84 for none. The captain can now put 5 fielders outside the circle. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Right out of the middle of the bat.
Got onto that so early. The cut shot in front of square teased the field all the way to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Lovely balance, leant back and punch behind point, the ball heading to the boundary.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. How will he reply?
Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Oh, boy, it just didn't stick. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Oh my, that's racing away. That's a boundary save for sure. Australia will need to change their approach, leaking runs. That'll give both batters enormous confidence.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Dorcius coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4. Chance to run 2.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
The crowd is electric right now. Gill waited on that and guides it down to 3rd. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary. Dorcius over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Rocks onto the back foot, and that is just beautiful.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row? Left the wide one. Wicket-keeper with the gather.
Great shot into the gap, and there'll be runs on offer here.
Ended the 8th over. India are now on 112 for none.
Oh, too much room and got what it deserved. Yeah, they've held that. Brilliant work in the deep.
Left-handers out in the middle, doing a quick final check of equipment.
Dubé ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. They'll get at least 1 here. Nicely played. Runs 1. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Couldn't get it through the field.
End of the ninth over. The batting team.
Green has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily.
Coming into the attack.
Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Gill advances and throws the bat at it with absolute disdain. Cut away for 4.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Shide, should be runs here. Well, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. No. Terrible shot. Wow, that's missed a lot. Shot, textbook pull shot, and that's racing away to the boundary. Brilliant. End of another disappointing over. Marsh has to be asking what's going wrong. It's not what you expect from a key bowler.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that. That's a solid shot. Onto that early, that could be 4. Good catch, out.
Yadav, the new man in the middle, has a lovely technique and will look to get into his work quickly. He's got their tail up.
Nice shot, straight to gully. Oh my, that's racing away. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Australia will need to change their approach. Leaking runs. That'll give both batters enormous confidence.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. They'll get at least one here. Power and precision in that shot. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise.
End of the over.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found they're going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. Oh, that's just too full. Dubé makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. That may be four. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Perfectly timed. Green showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Cover drive through cover point. 1 run. That's a solid shot. End of the over. India at 140 for 2.
They had a great foundation early on and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Great shot. At least one on offer. There could be a couple if they hustle. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Misses everything. Middled that one. Great timing. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Scamper through for a single. Good running.
The batting team are now 156 for 2.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Absolutely middled that.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Might look to go big again here.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Worked away. That's a nice single. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
Into the 15th over. India are now on.
Going with pace now.
3 for 2. Change of bowling. The right armour is coming into the attack.
Very well played. Could be a quick single. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Was quick onto that in the infield. Another pour over completed. The batters are starting to have a field day out there. The momentum is all in one direction.
They had a great foundation early on. They've carried it forward to make a big total.
Dorcious back into the attack. Doesn't beat the infield.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running. How will the bowler respond?
They'll get at least one here. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off. Front foot punch down the ground and mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there. Driven through cover, just the one.
End of the over. The batting team are now
going with spin now.
For 2. Change of bowling. The off spinner is coming on to bowl.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Nicely played. solid shot. That's going for 4.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Dubé has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here. That's the over. India, 186 for 2.
They attacked all areas of the ground, 4s, 6s, and there was strong running as well.
Nicely played. Runs 1. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Great shot. At least one on offer. Waits for it. Crack! And that looks to be 4.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though.
End of the 19th over. India now.
Plenty of wickets in hand going into this, the final over. May as well go for broke. And caught. That's just superb.
Verma in the middle and wants to get the feet moving from the get-go. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Oh, well, don't even bother running.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
Quickly into position, and a very successful sweep brought that boundary. Needs a dot ball.
Reverse. Good timing, and that's going to fly to the boundary.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shots.
And the spectators here at the moment, they're absolutely captivated by what they're watching. Poor shot, really lucky. Great shot, just square of backward point. That might just make it. That's a boundary save for sure. And that's the end of the innings. Australia have been set a target of 209 runs. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
A few moves made in the field. Bumrah coming in.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Nice shot. Runs possible.
Overstepped. An easy way to get the scoring started.
Yeah, it's so clear that all these spectators here today are completely enthralled and energised, judging by that noise anyway. You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. Cuts that off well in the infield.
End of the first over. Australia are now on 7.
A new bowler is coming into the attack.
The captain is going with the medium pacer.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Left the wide one. Wicket-keeper with the gather.
No, no, no. Terrible shot. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. Oh, no. What a chance. That's going to race to the boundary. Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. There could be a couple if they hustle. Nicely played. Runs 1. Straight to the fielder.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. Australia are 18 for none.
End of the second over, and a good start to the power play. Some nice shots in there, and aggressive running between the wickets.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. They'll get at least one here. Square cut, finds point, no run. Finds the fielder with that shot.
There's the drive down the ground. Cracking stroke.
25 for none.
Might look to go big again here.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Well played, could be a quick single.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Couldn't get it through the field.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Sundar, the spinner, coming into the attack. Nicked it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Head gets all of that. Pierces the infield and races to the boundary for 4. The crowd love that one.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Was quick onto that in the infield.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
Into the fifth over, Australia are now on 41 for none.
That's a solid shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. How will he reply? Left the wide delivery alone.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Edge, but it drops safely.
It didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here.
A bit of a change-up in the field now. How will the bowler respond?
Edged it. Oh, that just didn't stick. Let's just see if they... can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Outside edge, and doesn't carry. Well bowled there. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Edge, amazing delivery. And gone, caught in the slips.
He's the new man in the middle, but for now, he's up at the bowler's end. Some adjustments to the field. He's got their tail up.
Doesn't beat the infield.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Rana shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Australia starting to hit their stride now after a big over. India in a whole heap of trouble.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish. Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Green out in the middle. Lovely player to watch once in. Looks quite relaxed too. First ball for the batter coming in.
Drive straight down the ground, mid-on. We'll collect that one though.
Ended the 8th over. The score is now 64 for 2.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Worked away. That's a nice single. Super shot, that.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Pulled away, but straight to square leg.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Gone, knocked him over. Just too much pace there.
New batter out in the middle, but starting from a non-striker's end. She'll need to wait a bit.
There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. There could be a couple if they hustle. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line. Cuts that off well in the infield. They'll scamper through for a single. Good running.
End of the 10th over. Australia are now 76 for 3.
Driven through extra cover. You get a single. Nice shot, straight to gully.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Oh, whack! Hit the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Goes over the top with that shot. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that. Massive outside edge. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. That's a solid shot. Well-directed throwback. End of another disappointing over. Yada has to be asking what's going wrong. It's not what you expect from a key bowler.
Batters are working the strike around, picking gaps for boundaries, but they might need to start taking some chances in the back half of the innings to keep in touch.
Straight to the fielder. Misses. That's a big chance going begging. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Chance. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
Maxwell in the middle. I want to get the feet moving from the get-go.
Lovely shot off the front foot. Deep extra cover has some work to do. The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. Chance to run two. Yeah, it's so clear that all these spectators here today completely enthralled and energised, judging by that noise anyway. Great shot. At least one on offer.
End of the 13th over. The score is now 101 for 4.
Sunda coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Overpitched, punch through the leg side. Fielder's got some work to do. Rocks onto the back foot, and that is just beautiful.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Change of bowling. The right armour is coming into the attack.
Might look to go big again here.
Nicely played. Runs 1. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Onto that early. That could be 4.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Nice shot. Runs possible. They'll get at least 1 here. India need to put that one behind them and find a way to slow down the run rate.
Batters have controlled the middle portion of this innings, but they'll need to launch now with wickets in the dugout.
Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Misses everything. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Can't hit it any more sweetly than that.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Big edge. It's evident and ever so audible that the crowd is at near bursting point at today's play. Shot, should be runs here. Ten runs added in that over. Australia 140 for 40.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Picked that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Finds the edge.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Edge, amazing delivery. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
And the spectators are absolutely brimming with anticipation. Edged, unplayable. India goes up strong, but the batter doesn't feel they got anything on that. And gone. Amazing from the keeper.
Owen coming in, but will be starting from the non-striker's end.
Bumrah back on now.
Bowler comes into the attack.
Good shot, a beauty.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
The crowd is electric right now. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. And the spectators here at the moment, they're absolutely captivated by what they're watching. Maxwell gets all of that, pierces the infield and races to the boundary for 4. The crowd love that one.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease, just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Huge. That has flown.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Leading edge lands safe from hands, though. Owen taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. It's a leading edge, but just doesn't carry to the fielder. Owen, fortunate there. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
They're behind the required rate late in the innings. No other choice now but to just go for it.
The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now. Huge levels of excitement all round this ground. Edged, what a ball. That's gone. Nice simple catch.
Darsus, the new man in the middle, wants to get the feet moving, get behind the line of the ball nice and early and really get stuck into his innings.
Get at least one. You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. Too full, punch back down the ground. It could be 4.
Now that's a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
A lovely hook shot. Might even make it to the boundary.
Well, the fielder can only fetch that, hooked away to the boundary.
Boundaries are flowing. You need to find a dot ball or 2 just to slow things down again. Power and precision in that shot. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. End of the over, 12 runs coming from it. Australia 178 for 6.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Nice shot, runs possible. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Edge, but it drops safely. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
They really need a boundary, this ball.
Edge, amazing delivery. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though.
Have to go for it now.
Finds the edge. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Everyone's gone up. Yorker, and it's broken the pegs. Caught the inside edge, I reckon, too. That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match, and